Hi everyone, it is day 12 of our 31-day series of out-of-the-box genealogy tips. Hi, I'm Lisa with Are You My Cousin, and I try to take the overwhelm out of your genealogy research. So for 31 days, I am offering one tip a day for your genealogy research. And a lot of these tips are going to be a little bit out of the box, a little bit uncommon. And we are up to day 12. I can't believe it already, day 12. If you've missed any in the past, don't worry. Jump in where you're at. They're all here in the YouTube playlist, but don't hesitate to just start where you came in at and not worry. You're never behind with this. Trust me. Okay, so for your 12th tip today, guys, I want you to pay attention to your ancestor's occupation. Okay, and I want you to consider two questions. What type of occupation did your ancestor participate in? And how will that impact your genealogy research? So finding your ancestor's occupation actually can be found in a number of ways. Check the census record. Certain years offered what their occupations were. You can check draft records. The World War I and World War II draft records had occupations listed. I have found occupations listed in, believe it or not, Revolutionary War pensions that far back. So check the pension records, Civil War pension records. Check those. See if it's listed for them there. Check obituaries. Check passenger lists. Check city directories for the occupations of your ancestors. So these are some fabulous ways to find out what your ancestor did to earn a living during his lifetime. Now, why do you want to do this? Well, there are two reasons. Because one, once you know his ancestor's occupation, you start to learn a little bit more about him. Could that have impacted why he moved where he moved, why they migrated? Could that have, it would have very possibly influenced his decisions that he made on locations where the family moved. It may have obviously impacted his socioeconomic level that he was at. Maybe it's an indication of what his religious beliefs were, that type of thing. So be sure and consider what it was there as well. Also, some of the occupations, not all of them, but some of them would have generated their own records. If you have an ancestor who worked on the railway in America, there are I can never say that, guys, railroad records out there that would be very pertinent to your genealogy research. Maybe you had an ancestor who was, well, a Texas Ranger. There are records and repositories for records on Texas Rangers. So consider what they did, and if they did were participating in an occupation that you think may have generated their own record set, seek that out and see what you can find and how that would help your research as well. So get out there and consider what your ancestor's occupation was and how to use that in your genealogy research. Okay, guys, join me back for the next video, which will be day 13 of our 31-day series. But that's all for today. Be sure and hit the subscribe button below. I'd love to have you make sure you're getting all the videos as I post them. And I will see you tomorrow with day 13's tip. Bye.